Hi everyone, Laurie Joy here of the Mojo Mama movement, coming at you tonight to just give you a little bit of tips of why it's great to ask others for help when you're a mom. Now, a lot of us moms are plagued by the fact that if we ask help, we look like we don't know what we're doing or we don't have our shit together. And here at the Mama Mojo, we always like to have our shit together as I help moms turn their shit show into their mojo. But in all reality, it's not all perfect and it's not all unicorns and rainbow farts. And sometimes the toughest things for us to do as moms is to reach out and ask for help. So today I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons why it's important not only for you to ask for help, but how it impacts your children. So nowhere is it written that as moms, in the guidelines and in the booklet we got when our children were born, that we have to do this whole thing alone. You don't have to be a mummy martyr. So motherhood, as we know, is exhausting. Okay? I remember the first 2 years of my son's life where the longest he ever slept was for 3 hours straight. That was it, tops, for the first 2 years of his life. And to say that I was sleep deprived would be an understatement. So it's funny because I have friends who don't have children and they tell me they are so busy. You wouldn't believe how busy I am today. You wouldn't believe how busy. You wouldn't believe all the things I have to do today. And I literally have to laugh in their face. Because if you think you're busy without having children, hook on to the hip of a mama who has a child. Or Sherry Roy, who just joined, who has 5. So there have probably been times in your life when you have had to ask for help in the past. So let's think about it. For example, right now, I am laid up with a bum knee, and so I have often had to ask for help from friends, be it, or neighbors, or asking my husband to step his game up a little bit, or, yeah, I know, Sherry, and asking my husband to help out a little bit more, maybe asking a neighbor to pitch in, or perhaps maybe when you're traveling and you need someone to watch your house or to help take in your mail. We have no problem asking people like that to help us in those situations. But why is it so damn difficult for us to ask for help as a mom? For us to reach out and say, you know what? I haven't slept all night. My kid has been up. Can you come over for an hour so I can just take a nap? There's nothing wrong in that. And so I find that, we're in charge of little human beings and they're so important in everything that we do as a mom. It's okay, right? We don't have to wait and do it all ourselves. Now, another thing is that I agree is that parenting isn't a one-woman job. Notice how I say one-woman job. So whether be it you have a partner or you're doing this alone, #single mom, let me tell you that there are many people in your child's life that they really should not only get to know, but maybe be able to bond with and become more familiar with them and have a relationship with those people, whether that be family, whether that be friends or neighbors, or they go to daycare, maybe you have a nanny, or your school teacher. We have a number of people in our children's lives that should be part of it and take a part in their in making them who they are and in raising them, really. And there's nothing wrong with that. The onus in everything that you do as a mom does not always have to fall on your shoulders. Family and friends, I find when you ask, really love to help. So let them in and let them be part of your child's life. Which leads me to my next point, which is we really want to let our kids bond and have relationships with other people. It's healthy for them to rely on other people other than you, their parent, right? So let your child learn how to trust others and how to develop friendships and relationships with others, how to bond with others. The greatest memories in my life were when I was little and I got to go camping every weekend with my grandparents in the summer. Every weekend I went with them. And so because I was able to be away from my parents and spend time with my grandparents, there was an amazing bond that I have with them. And those memories and that relationship was flourished. And now I have the greatest memories as a grown woman. And I really encourage you to let your children have the same and do that, have those experiences. Yes, like Shauna mentions, and let your child also be comforted by others, right? There's a lot of things that go on when my child goes to my grandparents, and that would never be allowed to go on at my house. He gets spoiled. He gets to do whatever he basically wants to some degree. And I think that's a great thing. That's what a grandparent should do, is to let them get away with things that their parents wouldn't. It makes it fun. It makes them have those memories, and it allows them to let others into their lives. And so where you might be bothering some people as a mom, you're really not. Let them learn to trust them and make those memories too. Okay, so just a quick hi and just a quick live for you today. I would love to hear any feedback that you have in the comments of the ways that you have asked and reached out to others for help, and how much it has maybe enriched the life of your child. Because here at the Mama Mojo movement, we really don't want everything to befall upon a mom. What I want you to be able to do is to delegate and to help your child be more independent, and to learn how to find the time in your life to have those mom moments. And by doing that with others and letting your child be part of other people's lives, family, friends, neighbors, like I said, then it not only allows them to have those experiences in life, but it allows you to have a freaking moment of sanity. And so speaking of sanity, what I want to let you know is that this Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. and Thursday night at 9 p.m., I am going to show you how to put some sanity back in your life. I'm hosting just a really close and intimate Zoom call online. You can stay in your jammies, and I'm going to literally share the best organization tips that I have implemented in my life in the past 5 years in order to grow my own shit show into my mojo. And a lot of us moms say that we're busy. And it's true, we are, but it doesn't have to be camp chaos. And so I invite you to look in the comments and see the link and sign up and just come and learn as I give you my #1 tips that literally have changed the way I run my life and I run my household. So here's to you, mamas of the world. Let's get our shit together, and I can't wait to see you on the webinars on Wednesday and Thursday. Thanks for joining in.